Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a deep dive into one of America's most fascinating and unique cities, New Orleans, Louisiana. You might know it for its jazz, its food, or its epic Mardi Gras celebrations. But there's so much more to the Big Easy than meets the eye. Get ready, because we're counting down 20 interesting facts about New Orleans that you probably didn't know. Let's start with a big one. Number 1. New Orleans is actually sinking. That's right. The city is, on average, about 6 feet below sea level, and parts of it are sinking at a rate of 2 inches per year. This is due to a combination of its location on a river delta and the drainage of wetlands. It's a constant battle against nature for this resilient city. Number 2. Ever wonder why it's called the Crescent City? If you look at a map, you'll see that the original city, the French Quarter, was built along a sharp, natural bend in the Mississippi River, forming a distinct crescent shape. So the nickname is literally a description of its geography. Fact number 3 is for all you coffee lovers. New Orleans has a deep-rooted coffee culture, but not just any coffee. We're talking about coffee with chicory. This tradition started during the Civil War, when coffee was scarce. To make their supply last longer, locals blended it with roasted chicory root. The practice stuck, and now a cup of cafe au lait with chicory is a quintessential New Orleans experience. Moving on to number 4. New Orleans is the birthplace of jazz. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the unique cultural melting pot of the city, especially in neighborhoods like the Treem, gave rise to this truly American art form. Legends like Louis Armstrong got their start right here, playing in the city's clubs and halls. Fact 5 might surprise you. Voodoo is often associated with New Orleans, but it's not what you see in the movies. Louisiana Voodoo is a unique syncretic religion that blends West African spiritual beliefs with Catholicism. It was brought to the city by enslaved Africans. The most famous voodoo queen, Marie Laveau, was a powerful and respected figure in 19th century New Orleans, and her tomb is still a popular sight for visitors today. Number 6. Before it was part of the United States, New Orleans was a French, then Spanish, then French again, colonial city. The famous architecture of the French Quarter. It's actually mostly Spanish. A massive fire in 1788 destroyed most of the original French buildings. When it was rebuilt under Spanish rule, they used stucco, wrought iron balconies, and courtyards, creating the iconic look we see today. Here is a fun one at number 7. New Orleans is home to the longest continuous running streetcar line in the world. The St. Charles streetcar has been clanging its way down the tracks since 1835. Riding it is like taking a trip back in time, offering a beautiful tour through the Garden District under a canopy of ancient oak trees. Fact number 8. Mardi Gras isn't just one day. The name Mardi Gras is French for Fat Tuesday, the day before Ash Wednesday and the start of Lent. But the celebration, known as Carnival season, actually starts on January 6th, the Epiphany. The weeks leading up to Fat Tuesday are filled with parades, balls, and king cake parties. Speaking of which, fact number 9 is all about king cake. This festive pastry is a staple of Carnival season. It's a ring of braided dough topped with icing and purple, green, and gold sprinkles. But there's a surprise inside: a tiny plastic baby. Tradition says whoever finds the baby in their slice has to buy the next king cake or host the next party. Number 10. New Orleans has its own system of burial. Because the city is below sea level, digging a grave is a watery affair. To solve this, the city uses elaborate above-ground tombs and mausoleums. These cities of the dead, like St. Louis Cemetery, are beautiful, historic, and a little bit spooky. Halfway through, at number 11, the cocktail was supposedly invented here. While a few places claim this honor, one of the strongest stories comes from New Orleans. In the 1830s, An apothecary named Antoine Pachot created a mix of brandy and his proprietary bitters, which he served in an egg cup called a cook. The story goes that the name was anglicized to cocktail. Whether it's true or not, the city certainly perfected the art, giving us classics like the Sazerac and the Hurricane. Fact 12. New Orleans is a city of festivals. It's not just Mardi Gras. There's the Jazz and Heritage Festival, the French Quarter Festival, the Essence Festival, and even festivals dedicated to specific foods like the Po' Boy Festival and the Creole Tomato Festival. If you can think of it, there's probably a festival for it. At number 13, let's talk about a famous sandwich. The Po' Boy was created during a streetcar strike in 1929. The Martin Brothers, former streetcar conductors who owned a restaurant, gave away free sandwiches to the striking workers, whom they called poor boys. The name stuck, and this delicious sandwich on French bread is now an iconic New Orleans meal. Fact 14. The city's official motto is Rice Eddie Bon. Zendura, a Cajun French phrase that translates to "let the good times roll." This perfectly captures the city's fun-loving and celebratory spirit. It's a philosophy of enjoying life to the fullest, something you feel everywhere you go in New Orleans. Number 15 is about a legal loophole. You can legally drink alcohol in the streets of the French Quarter, as long as it's in a plastic go-kart. This makes bar hopping and enjoying the city's vibrant atmosphere a unique experience. Just remember to be responsible. Fact 16. New Orleans was the site of the largest single purchase of land in history. The Louisiana Purchase in 1803, where the United States bought a massive territory from France, was finalized in a building that still stands on Jackson Square. This deal doubled the size of the young United States. Moving to 17. The Superdome. Now, the Caesars Superdome has hosted more Super Bowls than any other stadium in the world. It is a testament to the city. Ability to host major events and throw a world-class party for hundreds of thousands of football fans. Fact 80 involves a bit of literary history. The famous play A Streetcar, named Desire by Tennessee Williams, is set in New Orleans. Williams lived in the city for many years and drew inspiration from its unique character and atmosphere. You can still see the streetcar line named Desire, though it's a bus now. At number 19, let's look at the city's flag. The New Orleans city flag is white, with 3 gold The fleurs d'Alis represent the city's French heritage. The white field represents purity of government, and the red and blue stripes at the top and bottom represent liberty and justice. It's a simple but meaningful design. And finally, fact number 20. New Orleans is one of the most haunted cities in America, with its long history of plagues, fires, and mysterious voodoo legends. It's no wonder there are countless ghost stories. From the Lolari Mansion to the Hotel Monteleone's Friendly Spirits, ghost tours are a booming business here for a reason. So they have its 20 fascinating facts about the incredible city of New Orleans. From its sinking foundations to its spirited festivals, the Big Easy is a city unlike any other, full of history, culture, and a little bit of magic. What's your favorite fact? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more adventures. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.